so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Kayla, and we are about to get into this Walmart grocery haul / meal plan. But before we get into the groceries, I want to start off by showing you guys my meal plan as well as my budget. Over the past few months, I have been trying to get this together, and I think I finally found a solution and a plan that works for me and my family. And in my previous video, I kind of went through a breakdown of how I plan out our meals monthly as well as weekly, and I'm going to show you guys again how I do that. And I'm also going to include the budget this time, because I don't think in my previous grocery hauls I was including the budget just yet, because I was trying to figure out what was going to work, what was going to stick. So before we get into it, I have technically two planners that I use. However, in this one planner there are 8 other planners. I do what's called Franken planning, and in some upcoming videos in the future, I will explain more about what that means. But for the purposes of this video, just to keep it simple for those of you that are here for meal planning, I use this planner, which holds my monthly meal ideas, and this planner, which is my grocery list / weekly meal plan. Both of these are found at Michael's or Joann's. It's a part of the Happy Planner collection. Let's go ahead and flip quickly to the section that we need for this video. All right, so here is my monthly section in this planner. I just decorated with some stickers to make it fun to look at so that I can stay motivated to do it again next month. That's the God honest truth. But anyway, so on here, I just write down like a brain dump of meals that I can make throughout the week. I try to keep 2 primary items or meals the same. It's only dinner that's on here, by the way. But I try to keep 2 days out of the week the same, which is tacos, Taco Tuesday, and Friday is pizza and wing day. These are the 2 days that I do not have to think about. So I really only have to plan for Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Saturdays and Sundays are optional. So usually we eat out on those days, so I don't plan ahead for those. I kind of just decide if we're going to eat out, then we eat out. And if we don't, then whatever is in my fridge, I kind of just go with the flow and make that. So I don't plan out my Sunday or Saturday dinners at all. It's just the weekdays. So that's how that monthly is set up. And then let's move over here and show you the weekly section for this week. Okay, so I kind of redid this one for you guys. I'm going to pull out my original sheet that I had with the grocery list on the back, because this one doesn't have it. What I realized is that when I did my plan for this week, I only put the dinners down. I didn't put the breakfast and lunch on it, because I kind of had in my head what we were going to make. But for the purposes of this video, I wanted to include the breakfast, lunch, and dinner if you didn't see the last one on how I set it up. So what I pretty much do is I come up with maybe 1 or 2 breakfast ideas for the kids, because this is all during the week for the most part. So to keep it easy, so my son can make his own or he can help my daughter make hers, we have cereal for a couple of days, and then we have toasted strudels for the next. Usually on the weekends is when I actually make dinner for my family, like eggs, toast, sausage, or fruit to go with it, pancakes, waffles, all that type of stuff. So usually on these days, I only plan out the breakfast, and that's pretty much it for Saturdays and Sundays, because as you see, lunch and dinner are on your own, because I don't plan for the weekends. Those are our easy days. Lunches, I try to keep them super functional and easy as well. Again, I'm working from home. My kids are going to school from home, except for my daughter, who goes to a private daycare for VPK. But other than that, I try to keep those type of meals that my son is predominantly making easy for him. So my lunches are sandwiches. I always have lunch meat and cheese on hand. Chicken tenders. He can't really make these on his own, but this is easy for me to pop into the oven for him really quick so that he can take a break from sandwiches, because I'm not going to lie, I could probably only do sandwiches 2 days in a row before I'm tired too. So I got some chicken tenders on there for him, and then of course back to sandwiches. But what I might do on that day is make him a grilled sandwich, so it's not a cold one. So it's kind of like that. I really want to get a panini maker, like no lie. I think that would make lunch totally different. So anyway, so these are my kids' lunches. For me, sometimes I meal plan. Lately, I haven't meal planning as in like healthy meals for me. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to get started into that in the following weeks, but that's going to be on a totally separate meal plan, grocery list, budget for me by myself. I'm still working out the kinks on that, and I'll share it with you guys momentarily. As far as the dinners, we have the spaghetti with toast and salad. We're doing Taco Tuesday again. We're going to have some ribs in the Instant Pot. hot dogs with fries, pizza and wings, and then the rest are on your own. These dinners came from over here. So the spaghetti, tacos, ribs, hot dogs, pizza. I literally just swipe it and then put it here and then make the grocery list on the back. Let me go get the page that has the grocery list on it because, like I said, I just went ahead and just rewrote this one for you guys. All right, so here is the original meal plan that literally just had the dinners, and I started to try to go back in and do the breakfast and lunch, but I was like, oh, it's gonna look so sloppy and everywhere. They're not gonna be able to tell what's going on. And then here's the grocery list on the back. I take the lists from back here and I get in my phone and I start doing my grocery order for the Walmart pickup. I haven't tried delivery yet, but that is my next option, especially if the pickup doesn't work. And what I mean by the pickup option not working is if I am not able to pick up the items during the week like I would have liked to. Right now, how I have my routine set up is that either during a weekday night, like a Thursday or Friday night, I'm gonna start placing my orders for a Monday or Tuesday afternoon to pick up. And they kept the price the same. So I'll take that upgrade. Let's get into the meals, not the meals, but let's get into the grocery items that I picked up because I really wanna get this stuff in my fridge. I feel like I've been running my mouth forever. All right, so how I have this all lined up for you guys is kind of like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, household. So for breakfast, I try to give my kids options outside of just the cereal and the toaster strudels, but things that they can pick up on their own. It's not listed as a meal because these can also be snacks. So I picked up some more Nutri-Grains. My son really liked them. My daughter, she didn't like it that much. I think the granola or the grain at the top was just not her jam. So she doesn't really eat those. But we got some bananas here, which I love bananas for a quick snack or breakfast. Some grapes. I also bought some cheese and crackers and stuff to go with that. So even if they don't want it for breakfast, it'll make a really nice, nutritious snack. Over here is a few items I needed to pick up for lunch. We still had lunch meat left, so I just bought some bread and some more cheese. I don't know. It's like the meat comes with way more meat than the cheese. So I mean, and this is the cheese that I like too, so I don't want to switch to the other ones because I really only like this and Munster cheese because I eat sandwiches too. And then the chicken tenders that I mentioned. Also picked up some rice. We were low on rice. We got some burgers for a quick meal. This could also be for like a Saturday when we decide not to go out and I need to make something quick because I didn't plan. We can use that or some leftover chicken tenders. I also got some shredded cheese here for Taco Tuesday as well as the tater tots for the hot dog and tot night. Here's the ribs. I did not know they were this big. I was like, oh wow, that's a big old slab of spare ribs right there, but I hope this fits in my Instant Pot. If not, plan B is to throw it in the oven because those taste just as good. Also picked up some chicken wings. We usually have pizza and wing night every Friday night, so I always have chicken wings in rotation. A couple of items here to go with dinner as sides. We got some baked beans, some salad for spaghetti night. I also picked up some Italian dressing. This is my favorite like Italian dressing. This Olive Garden Italian. Ooh, child. Yes. Some garlic rolls to go with that. A little bit more spaghetti sauce. I also got some corn because that's going to go with the ribs and the baked beans. Over here is just some juices that I picked up. We got a couple of Minute Maid berry punch and fruit punch. These are the cheese sticks to go with those grapes over there. That could be snack or breakfast. As well as some crackers. I picked up these Lance Toasty Peanut Butter Crackers. These are my favorite. Unfortunately, my daughter can't take these to school because of peanut allergy. So she can have this when she comes home as a snack. She usually gets out around lunchtime anyways. So I'll have her put this with it and we can have our peanut butter crackers with some cheese and grapes. I think that's a great alternative to just chips all the time. And some goldfish. This is a snack she can take to school so that we can kind of rotate out from always having these chips. The kids don't really like the baked chips that much. Like they did, but they didn't. Like it's like they're back and forth with it. So I just get what I know they'll eat. I'm going to try Sun Chips out though and see if they like those. Because Sun Chip has a variety pack box. And me and Freddie, my husband, really like Sun Chips. So I'm going to see if the kids transition to that well. Also, because of the holidays coming, I want to get kind of like, you know, season ready. So I got these really cute pumpkin, what are these? Pumpkin sugar cookies to make with Skylar because she loves making cookies with me. So as we get closer to that season, we will have these to make. And until then, I picked up some s'mores. If you watch the vlogs and you know my husband and my kids, they've been talking about wanting to do s'mores out on the fire pit. pit place, whatever you want to call it, right out here outside. My husband and I have a table that has a fire pit in the middle on the inside, and he's been constantly talking about wanting to make s'mores, but I always forget to buy the stuff to make it with. So if you guys are watching the vlogs, stay tuned. If it's not already out, a video of us with s'mores is coming because they cannot wait to do it. So yeah, I got all the ingredients for that. The candy, the granola, graham cracker, and check out these s'mores marshmallows. Like, they are huge, y'all. Look at the size of these things. Like, I used to put 2 marshmallows or maybe 1 marshmallow on the graham cracker, but this is big. They're gonna have to take like a whole graham cracker for these. These are the jet puffed s'more-mellows. All right, so that's pretty much it as far as grocery items. And over here is a couple of household things I just needed to pick up. Some more cotton balls, a sponge for my husband, some Kaboom to clean out the tub. I know this probably isn't like the best as in like, you know, safety, so to speak, like hazard free, but let me tell y'all something. When that tub is a hot mess and your back is burning, get you some Kaboom and get that job done. Okay, you spray this on and literally wipe it off. You don't even have to like scrub with a scrub brush. You can just wipe it right on down and it'll be done. And then also some Drano, because one of the bathrooms upstairs got clogged, and because of that it got dirty, so that's why I got these two. So that's it. Said a mouthful. But anyways, we're going to get into the budget portion of this. So my budget for the week is $150. I spent $155 on all these items, and I decided to go ahead and include some household items into the grocery budget because they kind of all go hand in hand. Now, I don't know how you guys come up with your actual grocery budget, but how I decided to come up with mine is I did a realistic analysis of what we are spending our money on when it comes to food. Not just groceries, but food in general. When we eat out, how much are we spending when we eat out? When we buy groceries, how much were we spending buying groceries? And what I realized is that my budget back then, when I was trying to do like $50 a week for groceries, yes, I was minimizing the snacks, yes, I was minimizing the type of foods, but the food wasn't lasting, which was causing us to spend more money eating out. So I decided to take that money that we used to eat out with and put it into my grocery budget. So I'm going to continue to monitor the situation, and if we need to reevaluate and increase the budget again, then so be it. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you for taking time to watch this video all the way to the end. I'm gonna work on getting better with my explanations, because sometimes in my head, it doesn't come out of my mouth the same way. So I really hope that I was able to explain this in a way that everyone can understand it and make it easy for everyone, because, you know, different methods may work for some and other methods work for others. So I think this method is gonna work. I've been trying it out now for the past several weeks. And like I said, at the end of the month, I'm gonna do a full analysis, and I'm gonna see if increasing my grocery budget was a good thing, and if it did decrease my eating out spending. If that makes sense. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll see y'all next week.